no pemanya kukubiano bibia shi
ana waju hope a t-shirt
tie kotoko
kotoko
training case ba ko bina me asha ba adwuma ene yeah, shall say free the English Premier League.
Okay.
Now, the BIA make us the same way. Idea about very, very exciting about Premier League. No? The production around the Premier League. They are so spot on when it comes to the production about the league. Oko Premier League website, Oko mo Facebook account, Oko mo Instagram, Oko mo X account. Baby, Premier League, no. Ewa omo Premier League no de Rubiano. They always make sure say Premier League no and who they will born spot on. Now, at the end of media be na Emma may say revisit the issue of Premier League production. Omo the Premier League table na ba. Now, omo the buy, you know. What they've done and they said this time around on the graphic, and I'm produce a column called form. Teams in a form of the Premier League. Now, so share you in Nhyira TV. What you see, I am describing the form of Munshare. Teams in the last 2 games of Mabo. Any OBR results are when ya. Enti unhu dia just a draw. Unhu Ayala just o lose ye. Unhu W just o win ye. And it comes in different colors. Win no a green, lost no a red, and a draw no a white. Now, so who pay critical attention to graphic near that ye tactical board no sooner. You realize from the first team, which is Arsenal, to Wolverhampton Wanderers, now omo the last team no more that 20th no. Gabi, if you look at the form column, Obianwa or what WW Menumpo. What it means, and say, CCIA Menujina, no English Premier League club in the Premier League in Pemprey, and there were 2 consecutive wins in Po. None of them, and all back-to-back wins. What this graphic communicates, and they say, League in for Obia to not cannot boost off 2 wins on the bounce. Some are winning and the following week must have winning. None of the English Premier League clubs.
Because the other show no cry ADD.
Yes, draw you know.
Yeah.
Arsenal Pona no net.
No, FBA 7 points.
The other second no I will draw and lose. The other third I will draw and lose. The other fourth I will draw me. The only team in the top 5 I will win back I am Manchester United.
Yeah, Manchester United.
Yes.
Draw and win. Omoma Kenya is either you draw or you lose.
So the top 4 of the English Premier League, top 4 teams, you know, in almost last 2 Premier League games, Bakukra will win a match. And no,
wow,
it's how the Premier League, you know, how we must say no, it gives us a very, very interesting weekend in the Premier League. And these are the games Gabi Mone and the Abu Bosso. So we go straight into the games. First one, I'm best to share. And Man City, any Wolverhampton. Look, I will not waste time on this game because, in my conviction, I think that at the Etihad, Man City will win. But at the end of the day, I true conviction. Man City, a last game of my boy was in Europe. Away, I will Norway against Bodo Glen. Omulusu 3-1. Very, very embarrassing. And was here, and nobody could good team, no. I will Norway. Players in the bedroom, you know. I was say, I didn't go there in Vassiado. Into him. Man City fund bia on near 2 coin call Norway. I go chat tickets. So I can support here, no. Nisika or boy and now the total tickets no. Ye Chiana dia on the back. To say we are very, very sorry for sending Guasiana Kogu team no no way no. Into players Nankasa. At the Jessica boom to Penny for say Obi or two can be our match tickets evidence Biana or so low tickets say no. Munis carrying among some fun or back.
So for their weekly wages, no more general.
Yes.
Omuji week Canadian. No match.
I will be adding Kakraba and Yakika boom to compensate your supporters for an Guasia Kogomu or no way now money too.
Wow.
Now you see, this is not enough. Adia ometimi Adiaka sorry beam, which will be enough for a football fan, is to win your next game.
The football language.
Football fan there. Nidia say Nitima say. Nenijiano no. And after City players no guests to omo fans are omudi omachiko no way no. And you omo ko no way nko disappointed in the results. Omo man to ko and crash disappointed. And majority of omo man to ko will come to the Etihad today. The players must say sorry for them. As I didn't know sorry to those fans, you know, to win the game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Inti say Oko City na o share omo training phase which means say all that they want to do is to quickly correct the wrongs. And I believe so much say they've gotten the right game.
Say Wolves dear.
You get it.
Onu mukra da powerful or SB obia boni bia.
Inti no matter how stubborn Wolves babe ye with ya no. Man City plays any excuse than to beat them as a reaction to their kotuomo e Norway no. Good news that everybody said they think Magway or Pro also starting game now.
Are you ready?
Yes. You must. Because City problem on war center back now. I know a ding. And Okaya, I think it was a second goal. Norway. Alena, he just gave the ball away. That small boy now on the side of
Premier League against Manchester United say
the same thing. And Norway didn't cry now. Aaron Okra. Obia pressure be in Suboni first rover. Then even the goalkeeper. He could have headed the ball back to him and now control and then or control no the chair. And one and go for says he can go. And after the goal was scored, we have not any facial expression. What you say? Or Phyllis while letting the team down.
Pep now or Predodo answer question of Bowie the same thing. Wo true Brantiano.
But
after now farmer Kusano of it.
But what excuse and I'll Pep?
Okay.
Obi paper. John Stones available. Ruby Gas available. Guado available. Why would I do? You just have to give it to him.
Of course.
And fault. But I think say Gay Yabani he comes in with Kusanov. It's Nori. I left-footed. But the last time I will know he was so over two. Because again, Matthias Nunes was so our illness bia or mu entu dinti. It's no able to no O'Reilly. Abon the train send a be going in the cushion of the ball. The rodeo could do red card no. Everything aba back into the midfield. This time around there's Semenyo, there's Ryan Cherky, Bernardo Silva for Foden behind Ellen Halana Oshego, Emma City Ache. And I think a come the team way and they need to react and we want about the wrong time to Etihad and team from Manchester City will win that game. Now Liverpool Bournemouth. Under normal circumstances, Liverpool are there pa. So we call vitality. They do very, very well. It is also a Liverpool team. Yes, Omako 13 games unbeaten. But last time I make a say, Sao 13 games Omako draw back 7. That is not good enough for Liverpool. Omunya a very good win out of France against Marseille. They must follow it up with a win out of vitality, but it's going to be very, very difficult. One thing I've realized about Bournemouth and I said they've lost pace because of players no more lose.
Yeah.
I'm on game a slow down. First man Semenyo Kirkic the game was so much of intensity. But because omo lose our players, you know, amomu pace no swat kakra. Now, uti pace so Liverpool beat me no. Because the current Liverpool team has slowed down kakra. From the team and you from club Mutaima, even an Aslos first season in the crowd.
Yeah.
They had pace, but today Salah slowed down. And even goalie gap on the other side. Luis there's a free team no Bayern. He is now playing Abentia for the Flying Vets at the other side. And Obianim say Flying Vet on your winger. And to Ojibona on mount the goalie gap for the direct me to America the one come him. He slows things down. And to Vet and your winger. Salah is slowing down as a player. Naturally. And the Omuni Salah players now. Omuni body no, they don't have that anymore. Until Liverpool team no has slowed down and Bournemouth team no so has slowed down. I think say me share Bournemouth from this season. And Liverpool seems to want to pick up the pace kakra. At least I'll give a Liverpool double chance away our Vitality Stadium. Me heard the kind of welcomer the Bournemouth fans, you know, Edemama Milos Kekich. I think it's of a bobo palma and they sold him for a very, very good money to team my friend Liverpool. So he should get a very, very warm welcome at Vitality Stadium. A game that Liverpool is not going to lose. My prediction. Now, among all the games about the Premier League weekend way, one of those games are some more time I remember say will be the Newcastle Aston Villa game. I was in James. I think it's going to be very, very nice game to watch. Very nice. And suddenly a lot of things at stake. And yet two big boys and an elbow. But Newcastle Villa was in James will be a very, very nice game to watch.
I say end-to-end action.
Exactly. We were two teams, you know, players on war, the way on game now. Which is a game with the band, the power, the effect. And over 1.5 on the cards in that game, no. And now, Chelsea Costellos. For me, the talking point about game way Asamba Coupe. And assembly is about this man called Liam Rosener. Share say opese or starting excellent Chelsea akonyanim with elegance. It is one thing pay and omobe demanded from him to sit comfortable. Consistency. Chelsea have struggled to have consistency. Even under Enzo Maresca. You can even go back to Pochettino, to Porter, to Wine, under Bluco. Chelsea yenya any consistency. The last time Chelsea had a certain level of consistency should be Thomas Tuchel's time. Where Chelsea could go by 5 games.
Yeah.
Now to say, yo, team no work. Since Ophion, me hurt since a Bluco for the buy now. Chelsea yenya consistency. Liam must find that. So a person go first that say, more take pressure there one or so no. Now still now go for and share say, oh, as your coach for our back. Until we are still studying him. He need to quickly get consistency. People will say, oh, Oriano was settled that. He's not even seen as a new coach our back. Because Obayeno, what might set the team not up on a level. Now, not Enzo Maresca here. But Nanko for say because of the results now a day by the intino. Nanko for a problem with it. Managing the Chelsea squad. But Rosenier is also trying to do the same thing. In his own way, I said the last game I'm boy Wambo Kopama simply because he wanted to keep Kopama for this game. And it's a voice now boy in the pre-match press conference and he mentioned it. So players be say Kopama on na kasa and Kofo Kasa but on Gini say and that the guy has to be managed.
Yeah.
Until we're managing and that and the game, no, he is ready to play. Tamana Enzo Maresca, that was the same thing that he was doing. Managing the team. Now when Enzo Maresca won power on we and he met so managing the team and you don't quite here. Even the sporting director saying that so game mobi.
Yeah.
So rotate the squad. Make sure they are all young players. Nobody must be rusty. Obia is at the level of person ni potential the person nyini si akoni ko convince so mbebo ma chance ya ade ba ko convince so we are putting together a young team you know say munya more potential. The only way for a potential to realize the dream is to get playing time.
Yeah.
And also more be able because I can't promise you. Rosalia is facing the same thing. That is why in today's game, so all the probable 11 are air. You see Esteval come into the team. Boom.
Yeah.
You see Kopama come into the team. Boom. You get Enzo Fernandez push back into the midfield, set number 8. Mosca said there is James right back. Then they've changed the centre backs. Now Chaloba a champion must come and play.
Instead of Chaloba and Fofana.
Yes, over the last game about here now. You need to allow people to play. It's very book and now. So there's no Garnacho in this team. It was our team.
But the problem is who changing is also switching this year. You have to maintain the same pace, you know.
You see, for managers, they don't care. Make managers are more into management. Say or sporting directors, or owners, or board, they don't care. Omodi say, answer na over. You interview, you say your squad
size here the amount.
Within the squad, you need to rotate the players and get wins out of them.
And what you to
now you can't go back and tell them say, oh, me ball Garnacho, any who again Gatins, oh me wins against Wolves, me share. Me next game is against Crystal Palace. Now, must there be Garnacho ne where Bobby dia. Then the rotation must be play Esteval any Neto now against Crystal Palace. And I will say, oh, say me changing Garnacho any getting some about Esteval any Neto. I will not get results. That is not the kind of coach Chelsea are looking for.
Okay.
Chelsea are looking for a coach. No matter the rotation, with the potential, you will still be able to promise them, say, no matter the team they are ready to win. That is Liam's biggest problem. That is the problem. Friend Enzo Maresca, you must show say you can solve that problem. Now, idea to and what side you will and my Chelsea are falling short and they say, look, even in teams that I'll go on to win leagues, and I don't know, there is about 80% consistency in their lineup. They know their first 11.
Yeah.
1 or 2 may change in games. A prayer suspension, cast accumulation, any sound of one man, every team players be near but so be a fitter. You know, so this is Arteta's first 11.
Yeah.
Or Kubo game be an Obia, and he can repeat that for 3 games. Chelsea are being denied that, and that is a big problem. For instance, and can your positions be a football more? Gabi, so unya combination now. Hardly will he change it.
Especially for 4 and 5.
That's it.
No 4 and 5.
Center back pen. So unya formula na far.
4 and 5.
Unless they be Messi.
Yeah.
And show the number of times even when Liverpool were going through crisis, always Van Dijk Kona.
We are down
Van Dijk Kona. Unless it be Messi. And they say, oh now Kona Tapiana say Van Dijk dia.
Yes, yeah, BBC
answer. But at Chelsea, BBC, you need to reshuffle. Problem. And you can't only say consistency in football, no, to grow bonding and familiarity.
Yeah.
And he said, for phone and Bediasi Bonne. Now, dear China, Saloba, and Joseph Champo Bebo China. Now, dear China, for phone Joseph Champ. How do they?
I'm say last Premier League game I bought and I bought for CBC. Was it getting na say me say you can say Enzo or J ball now no or ma pass no thinking say
because
onim say anya den a ni anko
yes
that time na no ni madu ekemu ho ko pa ma mo game no onim say anya den a nipa ya duru ha say but o ma pass ni we no ni.
That is the problem. Now for you looking for a perfect example, how did Arsenal grow into that solid defensive and William Saliba gave them an ace.
Ofi friendly can buy.
So we are fit never bought. Unless someone you fit now the mascara money and cap in my baby room. But when they are fit, it's Gabriel Magalhaes, William Saliba partnership build it. And see, that's supposed to be a certain problem for team FN in Chelsea. Now, Oliver Glasner and any problems. There are 20 players we were down. Or so extending the contract. Omuko lusu game man no kasa poto post match. I mean, say hot meeting with the board. Kiyi na di kra. And okoy no mo kasa no mo say okay. You be more to us till the end of the season. Now proud to Chelsea game. Say utie the pre-match press conference na. He's still painting the picture. Say there seems to be some small problems be in the cupboard, but so the teenage. Na for na sumdue any team na sumdue till the end of the season or focusing the team on the matches no mbaba. Now Gabi, Crystal Palace be any no even from the start of the season. This would have been a very difficult game for Chelsea.
Yeah, with Everett,
yes, and all those players. No, this would have been a very difficult game for Chelsea. But now you look at the team and you say, oh, the captain and the leader, you're talking about City. You look at the team and you are like, only one person player your friend is Ismail Assar. I feel no free Senegal Abba. Johnson, I'm talking from Tottenham over red team. I'm saying I'm born and I'm fine. And the only need be Rema and I say, oh my Ismail Assar, Gina, home in a letter. So, already your friend Oliver Glasner is even struggling to see how we should new team now. Players be yet to 2 or more free mono. And the form of the team in yet. Meaning, sir, he will get one big game to thank God for Sester or so. I just hope he doesn't come in the game against Chelsea. Meaning, Glasner, when they go through small crises, they want to remind people who they are. They say, Glasner, you want to wait till the end of the season in Agabi or the year audition for a big job.
Yeah.
Say Manchester for crap no. Until on any title. There are other teams are or new coaches are or the interim for now or come or shortlist on.
Even Grass Chelsea, you could or
yes, he's always there because of the job away in the last 3 seasons. Winning the Europa League with Frankfurt and Nhyira, or winning FA Cup with Crystal Palace. So he has won with even mediocre teams.
Yeah.
And to be Jesus says, "Yeah, man, step high. Near man, a big club, and he will do well." Now, or at the end of the season, and you one year from now, it's an audition for a big job. And big clubs in the ban on the neighbor.
Or no, but Bob who say
because the one that comes, yes. So man, you expect you to beat Chelsea.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, the Crystal Palace in putting me sha." And they say, "No, this is the man." And she, and you mask it wa, and you mask it wa. But I think it's Chelsea quality also. I think Chelsea quality.
With this starting 11 now, can I say
the Chelsea quality overall?
Oh, okay.
Even with this starting 11,
okay.
So I'll share on paper say now the want to talk Crystal Palace. You still think say Chelsea ever what it takes? Say winning you a game anymore. I'm bet me afa at the official Whisper or at the Abba. So that will be my prediction. Then to the big match. Now yeah, baby, we are.
You
see, I am not trying to oversimplify game week, but sometimes I do it with how I feel. And Gabi, this is how I feel. And go focus at Arsenal. the best team today. Not only in England, but in Europe no. Me say team bi betimi a stop you match or more Manchester. No. Metiase say utie Manchester United fans now. They are being carried away by BBK twin.
Okay.
Michael Carrick. This resource against City. So the Michael Carrick Oba no washishe team no to go back to basics. Nya fe ne about 3 back bidi we are switch it. No. Also look obia on the position. Your money sir. You go keep in here. Your 4 back in here. Your 6 and 8 in here Casemiro. And then Kobe Mombo. Your number 10 Bruno. So he brings us back to this. You go by 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 8, number 10, number 7, number 11, striker. So simple and yet complicated. Obiambo ni position. Na yenko. Omo yes against it no FI. But mibusa wo. Say if City were surprised by Carrick going back to basics. Don't we now have an idea? Say now this is the new Manchester United, and Arsenal will prepare for this team.
Of course.
That is it. Until the new manager bounce, the surprise package. Na Carrick deba no obianim no. Now we know.
Okay.
Until obianim say now Man United deba.
Game no.
Kobe Bebobi. On it Casemiro nebebo. Bruno is pushed back to number 10. The back 4 no about 4 back.
Be our in natural position.
Get it. Inti, this Arsenal team will prepare now with a clear mind how Manchester United is here under Carrick. So the question goes back to Omo Musi Omo Ojide se Man U besha. Say if you have a clear idea how Man U be ball with these players, in terms of kind form, team attitude, winning mentality, quality. At the end of Man U, where they brought Arsenal team was so at the Emirates.
The outboy in a beer Manchester will be primpia you.
Nabi. And this Arsenal team is still the team to beat in the Premier League. And Man United can go fight. But I think it's unless it happens on paper, in everybody's prediction, Arsenal are still huge favorites against Manchester United.
Well,
maybe if I'm putting money, I'll put it behind Arsenal.
Okay.
If I am being careful, I'll go Arsenal double chance. That will be my only 2 bets. Either Arsenal win, or I am being careful, Arsenal double chance at the Emirates.
And aside anything, aside all things, at the Emirates, Arsenal lose.
Yes, I understand Man U for the film, but no Ukrainian. Look, this is us.
But I just want to be surprised.
We are waiting for it. Send them the Kabama Monday show na idea no. What I say buy I say, hey, Charlie, Man U need the Omede yeah, Man City no go on. They play it against Arsenal too. So then it makes the momentum huge. We are ready for that. But who say I don't do analysis based on surprise. I do analysis based on what is empirical. I don't know.
Okay.
But between the two teams, I think Arsenal a well placed, a more consistent team. Like they know what they are about as a team. Actually, even this Carrick new Manchester United team. So that will be my prediction. In the next 2 minutes, and maybe big team here.
Okay.
Let me wrap it up with the Spanish La Liga and then BB Kituebi. Look, I don't know for people, but for me, I think that anybody will be naive to have thought, say, after 19-18 games, will be the Spanish La Liga. Unless we have in our football, we don't win the Spanish La Liga with 18 games. games now kind of doors. But I hate that because now the points gap between Barca and Real Madrid is only 1 point. Now the first game here, unim, me that sorry, throughout this week, the prediction they want me team about Real Madrid Villarreal, and they say Real Madrid will outscore Villarreal. Because outscore, the best I'm trying to say, two teams see now potential to score goals. But Real Madrid have more firepower to score more goals than Villarreal. And it's capable game 2-1, 3-2, 3-1, something like that. But Gabi, Unim say, me sorry no power now. I am looking critical into the game before I come and stand here now. And I'm say there's one big problem be for Real Madrid. Abranti Efero Orient Chiomani. Display cards like when you accumulated yellow cards.
Yeah.
Into boy own Bobby. Gabi, I mean Castle. In the Real Madrid team, he is the only number 6 in the team.
Okay.
Ono penny player. A free in crowd na yata so number 6. Our defensive awareness, our positional awareness, or your number 6 by craft, by convention. So only if Real Madrid team anymore. Obi want to be only when you say is playing there as a compromise 6, including Camavinga. So what Real Madrid anytime they play Camavinga number 6, born no kwa no di echiri. Omumo bona no odi echiri sa. And anytime Camavinga bo Real Madrid 6 against any good team, they create a lot of chances against Real Madrid team now. Because they don't have a disciplined 6. The morning and then the end say Meduma is to give the team balance and protect the back four.
Midfield in here,
yes, organize yes, to be bra. Then Kokaka, bra. Oniwa, Obiye ni Real Madrid team or what's that naturally.
So the how can the apopo ba mu boni bianca.
You get number 6. Essential 6. Onko baby 6. What was 6? Zubimendi 6. That is what he is all his life. Real Madrid need Saadi be going into this game. And I'm going to share Kaka. Only my MC share. Some say Real Madrid will score Villarreal. And Tiama say Real Madrid best 2. Villarreal best 1. Real Madrid best 3. Villarreal best 1 and I best 2. Now, Anshia. Na the expected goals of Villarreal will game. Na Akobroso. Na it will mean say Real Madrid must score more. And Saturday can also.
I certainly is hard you up in Tiana.
No. I think it's a Villarreal team. No. If you've watched them, they are one of the teams that Metmaka said every 10 minutes in the game, they will give you one chance.
Okay.
They are very good when it comes to chance creation. Omuliki goes bad because they play at the front foot or but they create chances. It's against Real Madrid team. Any number 6 now, and then limit our chances. I'm sure you are not maybe expectation also. On my side 2, Real Madrid best 3. So we go 3, Real Madrid best 4.
Okay.
You get all my points, you know. That is where my fear. I agree with Fifi when he says he wants to go goals in this game rather than a win for Obi. But I think say the goals in this game will be the game changer. I am expecting Atletico Madrid to beat Mallorca. It was our game win, and obviously I am expecting Barca at home to beat Real Oviedo. It was our game now. Almost Ebebono or Chinano. Then you add the Bundesliga goals, you know, and Bayern win against Augsburg, and you'll be very, very good to go for this weekend. See, Gabi, my analysis is no.
My code na
yes.
Yemre fina.
Mami we with me.
Common ye depa ufina.
Me cause kitwe bi.
Okay. Quick.
And then we are doing something unique. And then you roll over no. You're moving it from 3 odds to 5.
Okay.
And see, and then roll over code no. 5 odds. Omo group name social media they know already. But say unya there is a rollover code 5 odds and then you're moving it from 3 to 5. BW 350 5C 252 BW 350 5C 252. Then for any combination of games, only 2 odds. And also first one BW 350 B3 087 BW 350 B3 08087 and the last one BW 351 0AA 7B.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. So BW 351 0AA 7B. BW 350 B3087. For any games, and a rollover ya to from 3 odds to 5, BW 350 5C252. So when Tinyan capture don't worry, Oko Osubempa Ayala LX. And I say Oko Facebook Bismarck Osubempa hyphen Ayala and I say Ayala sponsor. Nini now come. Ubet my join Telegram a group and I say WhatsApp channel no. I also Ubenya code every day. We wish ourselves all the best.
Yeah, now say Bismarck Osubempa Ayala.